Hi, my lovely people. So, guys, I'm going to get right off into this one. Last night, Peach dropped some bombshell news that she had had a miscarriage, and I was on live when she did it. So, I told everybody, listen, I'll activate Paw Patrol, I'll go out, I'll round up some receipts so I can come up with what I think happened. I will tell you this is a video. If you are a Peach fan and want to hear about a reaction, this is one you may want to watch to the end because I'm going to include the receipts to come along with my hypothesis of what I think is going on. That's number one. Number two, I will say this, okay? Not at all do I think a miscarriage is funny or infertility or anything of that nature. Everyone knows my story. They know that I went through some struggles and I've had a hysterectomy. So, for all the people in the back, it's not that. This is a reaction that's purely based on what I see, what I hear, and what I know about this person. So, let's get right into this. This is where she says, I couldn't even announce my pregnancy before it was over. I was so excited to be pregnant and hadn't even told my kids nor my parents. Y'all know I just pop up with babies. But I'm making a bunch of videos preparing for the day I had the baby. And then she goes on to say, this is her second miscarriage and, she won't be stopped and things of that nature. So we're not going to read all of that. But no sooner than she drops that, she hits us with these life events still ain't humbling me. Sorry, not sorry. Phenomenal Peach. So right there, that lets me know you're an ass. I mean, there's nothing else. Okay, let me just say this. If a miscarriage is not going to humble you, when she dropped the video, okay, I don't know if you guys watched the short that she dropped. At first, she dropped it on Instagram. Then she put it on YouTube. And when she's, announcing her whole problem that she's having with the miscarriage, she says in there that her business has been failing. She lost her TikTok that she worked hard for and lost $4,000. She said her sales are down, and she said that she had the miscarriage, and she said that she is losing everything that she held near and dear to her. Now, guys, I'm going by the facts here because that's what she said, okay? I'm just going to go by the facts. So when she said that, one of the first things I thought was, you're not going to humble yourself about a miscarriage, but you're going to get on here and talk about some things that you lost. You are now truly showing that money is the only thing that matters because you made sure that you ran us all the way down on the money you lost. But when it came to the miscarriage, you kind of bypassed over that and you ran straight to but it's not going to humble me. Now, y'all, before I come to my final thoughts, I'm going to have receipts. So you see this receipt right here. When she did the short, right, she said she had a miscarriage and she showed the hospital paper briefly. Now, this says possible miscarriage. This is the best screenshot I could get, right? And it says, you may be having a miscarriage. Some signs to look for, rest to have, things of that nature. Not once does it say that Peach, you're having a miscarriage. Maybe she could be having a heavy flow, a crampy period, or something of that nature, because I will tell you something else that I find funny. Right here, just a few days ago, okay, she was laying full on her belly, signing autograph books on the floor. So if you knew you were pregnant, why would you be laying belly down? And I ain't saying it to be funny because you are really heavy weighted in the front and the back. Why would you be doing that on a newborn baby, a developing baby, things of that nature? So see, that's another thing that I call them up with a red flag. Another red flag that I'm not going to lie about that caught me off guard was the fact that she has been out here doing flips and she has been out here doing belly flops. She has been out here doing the Harlem Shake, the Tootsie Roll, the stanky leg. I mean, everything you could possibly do. And anyone who knows that they already have all the amount of children that she has, at this point, you are going to be high risk because, honey, you carried a lot. You're the one who told us that you had children, that the last baby had some issues and you were having problems carrying them. So if you knew this factor, why would you be out here doing this? Why? So that's another red flag that threw up in the story. Now, I will say this right here. I'm going to just point out all the factors before I give my opinion. Okay, when she dropped that short, right? She was sitting in the hospital saying that she had a miscarriage, but Wood was bringing her potato chips. He was bringing her beverage. He was bringing her salads, and he was bringing her everything. I am going to tell you personally, from working in the field that I have worked in and from having DNCs myself, and I have had a miscarriage before, I will tell you one thing. If you're having a miscarriage, okay, no matter how soon or old or new or whatever, most of the time the doctor right then and there will schedule you for a DNC. If not, if you're not that far along, they will do something where it's like a cleaning out procedure where they just use a little suction and tell you to let the baby go ahead and pass and put you on high antibiotics. While all this is going on, you are not allowed to eat or drink a damn thing. So I did catch that very funny. So the paper said you possibly may be having a miscarriage. Here are some signs to look for. So I don't know how fresh the baby was, but if you knew and you were going to doctor's appointments and you were doing this and you were doing that and you said you were getting prepared to make the video to announce it, that means that you were probably 2-3 months, along, because we know Peach will not tell us that she is pregnant, right? Until a certain point of her pregnancy. So that's where I call the bluff and the BS at, is because let's say you're 2-3 months along, right? You find out you're pregnant. You're going to have some kind of work done. You're not going to be stuffing your face at the doctor. So, guys, this is my whole thing. I'm going to say that I hope that this is not for views, but when you been got a bum, still got a bum, keep a bum, and you repeatedly saying that you have your businesses failing, your sales are down, you're losing, TikTok, you're on an active warning on your new TikTok, your views are slumping. At this point, I put nothing past her, and I will say that. I don't put nothing past her for a click or a view. Do I think she had a miscarriage? I'm not sure. I'm not in her body. This is what I will say. I think that she was further along pregnant than what she said, because she's been looking very pregnant. I think she was not being very healthy. I think she was doing belly flopping, flipping, flopping, all this other stuff. So this would be my thing. If you were pregnant, Peach, I don't know why, because you're not a new mother, okay? So you know what your body can and cannot handle. You already have a lot of stress on your abdomen, a lot of stress on your neck, and a lot of stress in your life. You are an emotional wreck. You are on a roller coaster. You are doing a lot of things that you're just giving off, that you're not a brand new mommy vibes. That's the thing. You're not a brand new mommy. You know how to take care of your body. You know what to do and not do. And I feel like if she was pregnant, then she knows what she should and should not have been doing. And I believe that there is a lot of falsehood and lie going on in this story. I think this might be a scandal for a click and a view. I don't think that Wood wanted another baby. I think Peach wanted another baby. So that would be the only truth that I could find in it. We know that popping kids out by Wood is something that she does for a sport, for an activity, for attention, for love, for caring, and everything else. And we know that she has been, cheated on, and he has outside children. There's, let me say allegedly another baby mama that supposedly she's paying off. I'm trying to look into that. It's a whole bunch of gossip out here on these streets. So all this alleged gossip would make me believe that she would want to get pregnant to keep up with, the other person. I mean, we've seen her do this before. This is repeat behavior. But when it comes to this one, Peach, I can't even agree with you on this, because the foolery and the fuckery that you've been putting out here, and the fact that you are losing money daily, as you said, not me, as you said, really, really makes me bite the bullet and say some fuckery is going on here. Also, the fact that she says that a miscarriage and her life events are not going to humble her. Maybe she needs to look up the book. And people don't want you to be humble, and people don't want you to be down. People don't want you to sit there and be like, woe is me. What people want is the person that you started watching. See, we content creators, right? So if I was to get on here tomorrow and I didn't act like Storm, people would say something about it, because everybody knows I'm funny. I tell it how it is. And I just really don't give a shit. So if I changed that up and came out here with another personality tomorrow, that would be a problem for a lot of my viewers and a lot of my subscribers. So when people tell you to be humble, they're saying, go back to the girl you once were. You let money make you. You let money break you. You have let money break you all the way down so bad that anything in your life you are willing to put on camera. You have let money matter over your children. Once again, her words, not mine. She said that she loves her children, but her children do not make money. So this is not something that I am saying. This is something that she said. And it has let you, turn on your family, say awful things, make you have a breakdown, get your hair cut all off, and act all whack whack. So that's just my opinion, is that, girl, you need to go see a therapist, a doctor, and a lot of other things before you get back out here on these YouTube streets. So this is what I have to say. That is my opinion. I feel it's fuckery and foolery going on. You guys have to let me know down in the comments below what you think, and I thank you for watching this video.